Kendra's Vintage Kitchen. Today I will be covering popular 1930s breakfasts. So some of the things that they enjoyed eating for breakfast in the 1930s was biscuits and jam, the Chex cereal and instant coffee, Rice Krispies, toast with creamed codfish, biscuit quick, and cracked wheat. So today I decided I will do a recipe of biscuits from 1933. So let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my sifted flour, which it called for 2 cups of sifted flour. And then it said to add baking powder and salt. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And half a teaspoon of salt. And then it said after I add that, it said then to sift again. So I've got another bowl here and I've got my sifter, and I will just add my flour and ingredients back into the sifter. All right, and then it said after that, it said to cut in shortening or butter. So I'm gonna use butter, and it called for 4 tablespoons of butter. All right, so we've got all the butter cut in. Now it said to add milk gradually until dough is soft and formed. So it said about half a cup of milk. So I've got my milk here. I'm gonna slowly add it. So I think I'll need to use a little bit more milk, so I'm gonna grab some more. now that we have the biscuit dough already, it said turn on to slightly floured board, roll 1/2 inch thick, and cut with 2-inch floured biscuits cutter. So I don't have a flour board, so I'm just gonna flour my countertop here. I'm rolling it out to 1/2 inch thick. All right, so now that I'm done rolling out my dough, I'm going to flour my cutter here. And start cutting out some biscuits. Ooh. Alright, so it's supposed to make 12 biscuits, and I cut up into 12 biscuits, and then I got a little one for my daughter over here. So it says bake on ungreased baking sheet in hot oven, which is 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and then it says to bake for 12 to 15 minutes. So I've got some baking sheets all ready to go. So I'm just gonna add my biscuits. Alright, so the timer just went off for my biscuits. Here's what they look like when they're done. And they finished with the 13 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to let them cool off for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and do a taste test. Alright, so the biscuit has cooled off a little bit. I've got my jar of raspberry preserves. That's pretty good for a biscuit. My only complaint would be that they're kind of on the shorter side for biscuits, so they're not really big puffy biscuits. But other than that, it's pretty good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, I will plan on putting the recipe in the link in the description below. And I also had a question for you guys. So I was thinking about maybe doing some t-shirts and stuff like that, maybe some merchandise for this channel. If you're interested or know somebody that might be interested in something like that from this channel, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and please like and subscribe.